I'm not sure what's going on here, but
just keeps dying on you, huh?
yeah, I'm not sure why. It could be because it's been sitting for so long.
Hey Dad, with the problems we're having with the motor, what do you say just finding a beach and fishing from the shore for a bit?
Yeah, let me dig into this a little bit once we get our lines in the water, because if it's just water in the filter or something, we can clean it out and be good to go.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So Dad, you want to fish this cove for a little bit and then maybe hike up the river and check out what's up there?
Yeah, let's do. This is a pretty good running stream. This could be pretty nice, as steep and rocky as it is. I mean, it's early in the day. I'll check the motor when we get back from our hike and see what we can do.
Yeah, let me grab my pole and we'll do some fishing.
Cool. Is that doable?
That moss is really slippery.
Yeah, I saw that down below.
Yeah.
Alright, after that last little climb, it's time to strip down. Yeah, it's kind of warm up here. Yeah. Water. Lighter.
What do you got, Dad?
I got a nice pine tree bleeding all over the place, so I'm going to grab some pitch here for later on if we want to fire. There's a nice piece there, just covered with pitch. And then I got some bigger chunks.
Alright, I found a way through.
Okay. That was a way. Looks like the best way we could have taken.
Yeah, it's thick through here.
Looks like we got to keep going up too, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little trail Una's following right there.
Some good firelight material.
Is that a bird's nest?
Old bird's nest, yeah, it's pretty well abandoned and shot. It's a little damp, but you know,
Stick it in a pocket.
stick it in a pocket, it'll dry out.
I think you can hear those falls.
Yeah, I think you're right. We got a bend right up here. Well, we made it up to the waterfall. Maybe a mile. All the zigzagging and everything we did and up and down, felt like it was 10, but I know it wasn't. Beautiful little waterfall. Really no way to get down to it without ropes. So we're gonna go find a place to grab a bite to eat and sit down. Hi, Una. I got food for you too.
Hey Dad, what do you think about getting back to the canoe, having some lunch, and then do some more fishing?
I think that's a good idea. It's been a good hike.
Yeah.
Looks like some clouds coming in. We could be in for some nasty weather.
Yeah, let's hope the lake doesn't get too rough, huh?
Yeah. Let's hope the motor starts.
Oh, yeah. You know what the bad part is? Because the Jeep's on the other side of the lake.
Well, let me add one more to that. That boat's not equipped to run at night on the lake.
Oh yeah, no lights, huh?
Yeah. All right, here we go.
You want to go ahead and try to find a beach or something to pull into and look at it? Alright. Yeah. Maybe it'll keep going. Well, I say we do some fishing. At least get our lines on the water, start looking at that engine.
Yeah.
Get a fire going and have some lunch. So, nice little beach we got here.
It's not near as warm when you're not hiking up and down those hills.
Yeah. It's kind of chilly now.
You can hear the wind's really picking up. The lake's starting to get pretty rough, so we pulled into this little bay. We're going to do a little fishing, see if I can get that motor to run constantly instead of 5 on and 5 off. So we'll see what we can come up with. All right, I'm going to get a bowl in the water. See if we can catch us some dinner. Little orange power bait always seems to work pretty good along this area. Actually, a lot of orange power bait. I learned this from my wife, Susie. She puts a glob on there big enough to feed a half a dozen fish. But it seems to work.
Well, it's getting pretty windy out here on the beach, so we're going to move up into this little wash and have our fire for lunch. Get out of the wind a little bit.
Look what I got. You got more food than I do. Trevor, I don't know what's wrong with this thing. It's got to be in the carburetor. I've already changed the filter and changed the plug on it, and it's still running the same way. So it's like it's starving for gas. With the wind kicking up and then dying down like it has been, and it's getting within an hour or so of dark, I really don't want to take it back out on the lake. Not for the distance we've got to go.
Yeah, what are we, 5-6 miles from the boat launch?
Yeah. So, and I'm not equipped to run at night. I don't have any lights on this.
Yeah.
I'm thinking your mom doesn't even expect us back. So I'm thinking we just go back, rebuild our fire,
Shelter up for the night.
put a shelter up, and then at that point, if we got to paddle back tomorrow, we got all day long to do it.
Okay.
So I got to tie this thing up. We're going to have to get this farther up the beach just in case the water level rises.
Alrighty. Yeah, let's
We'll go ahead and grab all of the gear out of it.
Alright, Dad. Now that we got everything out of the boat, we say we just take a little inventory, see what we got, what we can use tonight,
Yeah.
and set up priorities, and get some shelter made, some bedding done. Firewood. We definitely need firewood.
Plenty of firewood, yeah. We got 2 boat cushions, 2 life vests.
Okay, we can sleep on those.
Yep, we can do that. We got the 2 dry sacks that we can use as pillows.
Yeah, that's true. I got some one. This is knives, camera bag.
What do you, how are you set for food?
I have a Clif bar left.
Okay, I've got my regular meal sack that I always carry with me.
Okay.
That's got coffee. We're good for coffee. There's my wool sweater, Una's coat,
My rain pants are in there.
And my rain pants are in there, so I think
we got this tarp from the boat that we're using to cover. So
use that in case it rains.
Use that for part of our shelter. I've got my PSK that has a space blanket.
Okay.
So we can use that. Keep it kind of low. Keep as much reflector down on it as we can. Gonna start gathering up some of the standing grass, make a bedding, help make our wind block, and insulate our shelter a little bit better. Well, we've got our big pile of firewood that will continue to increase as the night goes on. Got the fire that'll turn into a long fire tonight. Our grass bedding and reflective lean-to. And the windbreak that Dad made. But we'll continue to improve our shelter and our situation. Well,
We are.
we got shelter built, firewood built up, fire.
We got enough?
No?
I was afraid you'd say that.
I think, what do they say? Whenever you think you have enough, get twice as much.
Yeah. We're the only one that is just a little, well, I shouldn't say the only one.
Well, now the shelter's built, it's pretty much just a camping trip now.
Yeah.
Except hungrier and a little bit colder tonight, but.
Oh, it's gotta have a pillow. Una, do you want your coat on? No? It'll be so much warmer. You're actually gonna let me do this?
Surprisingly, I'm not that cold right now.
No, it's really not that bad. Give it 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
We'd probably be thinking a little bit different.
Yeah.
How about you, Ono? You're cold?
1:30 in the morning. Cold.
We're over halfway there. Yeah, I noticed that all the rain we got's freezing now.
Yeah. Well, 6:30 in the morning. Obviously we've made it through the night, but it was definitely a cold night. You'd sleep for about an hour till the fire would die down, get up, put more wood on, wait for the flames to kick back up, get about another hour's worth of sleep till you did it all over again. But starting to get light out, so we're up and moving, heating up some water. Dad's got a few coffee packets left, and gonna get some coffee, go down and work on the canoe and get ourselves out of here. Left our poles out here overnight and see if we got any breakfast. It rained and froze. My pole is icy and froze over.
Last night, in the middle of the night, we heard what sounded like a barking sound, just twice. Just, oh, oh. And this is just about 150 yards from where we slept. I'm thinking we had a moose come fairly close in last night. It's pretty cool. It's way too dark to see anything, but he came right down the beach to where we were.
Well, the water's calm right now, so we're going to just pack up the canoe and start paddling out while the water's calm and get out of here. Try to get home. We'll try to get the motor going while we're out on the lake, but before any bad weather comes in, we just want to get out there, start paddling, heading home. There we go. Well, let's I'll keep paddling us. Oh, got her going. I'm going home.
Well, that was an interesting night.
Yeah.
Overall, it went pretty good.
Yeah, good learning experience.
It was cold, it rained, it snowed, the wind blew, but a few lessons learned. I think one of the biggest ones for me was, even though I had a small emergency light, I think I'm going to start carrying a headlamp in my pack. Would have made a world of difference last night during the night when we had to get up and I had to gather firewood. Firewood's a whole nother subject.
Yeah, that would be my big lesson learned is firewood prep. You know, we joked around about it last night. When you think you have enough, get twice as much. Well, twice as much still wasn't enough, so I'd say get about 5 times more.
Yeah.
Than what you have and what you think is enough.
Easily. We gathered firewood during the middle of the night. We were able to keep the fire going all night, you know, which was a real plus. And we had enough left this morning to heat up some water and
got that last packet of coffee.
The last pack of coffee, yeah, that's for sure. I'll tell you, you know, you feel like you're packing a lot when you're out there. And I know on a day hike, I always complain to myself about how heavy my pack is. But the fact is several years ago, I spent the night in a snowfield with nothing but a pack of cigarettes and a book of matches with 2 buddies of mine on motorcycles. So I have a tendency to over-prepare, but after something like last night, you know, there was nothing there that I didn't need or couldn't use. The little extra food and coffee, that coffee in the morning,
yeah, definitely helped
really
out.
Nice.
Helped out with morale this morning.
You know, in a day pack, keep it around 10, 12 pounds, and you can put everything you need in there.
Yeah, yeah, and that's, you know, I didn't pack anything more to plan for the night, staying the night out here. I mean, that's everything that I pack and carry with me on a day hike or a day out fishing anyways, and it was definitely a good experience. You know, if this happened for real and we had to stay out here in a real life situation, I think we packed pretty much like we would anyway.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. I tried really hard not to pack anything extra that I wouldn't normally take with me.
Yeah, same here.
Maybe I'll start carrying a little extra food.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to start carrying hand warmers. I mean,
yeah.
Weather like this anyways.
Yeah, hand warmers would have made good sense.
Out fishing, you know, hiking,
yeah.
You know, you can always use those anyways. But anyways, good experience.
Was.
Good night. We stayed out there. We survived. We made it. We're heading home. So you guys, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. And always pack and prepare.
Go out and live.